Good, happy Friday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, messy mix creates tricky road conditions. Several tractor-trailer crashes on I-89. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9, Kristen Carosa.
Clearance is going on now at Auto Fair. We've drastically reduced our famously low prices for 1 week only at all 8 Auto Fair locations. So come in and get Auto Fair's special year-end clearance prices today.
Snow and freezing rain made for a tricky morning ride for Granite State commuters.
We did have some other crashes around the state, but this is the big problem spot for the state right now.
Several vehicles slid off the road on I-89 North just before exit 3, causing the road to be closed down to one lane.
A tractor-trailer jackknife. With that happening, other vehicles came to a sudden stop, and we've had 3 or 4 tractor-trailer commercial vehicles slide off the road along with vehicles.
And the tractor-trailers didn't just slide off the road. 2 of them suffered severe damage.
See, we have the tractor-trailer right behind you. The frame is cracked on the trailer. It's loaded with water. They're going to have to completely offload the truck in order to tow it down the road because the frame is completely ruined.
And another caused a hazardous spill.
One of the fuel cells did puncture on that. It's leaking fuel. DES is out now cleaning that up while they recover that vehicle as well.
State police are warning drivers to take it slow throughout the day.
DOT's been out salting the area pretty heavily. We haven't had any incidents since then, so hopefully with the warmer weather, the road will be clear, and hopefully we'll get everybody through here as safe as possible. Keep distance from the people ahead of you, slow it down, you'll get there. You may get there late, but at least you're going to get there.
Yeah, good advice there. You are looking live back here in I-89 North as crews continue to clean up this mess. They are asking you to avoid the area until the cleanup is over. Thankfully, the good news here is no injuries have been reported today. We're live along I-89 North. Kristen Carosa, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. That is good news that no injuries reported there. Government shutdown likely to stretch into next week. Chances look slim for ending the potential government shutdown anytime soon. House lawmakers are being told not to expect further votes this week, all but ensure the shutdown will enter a second week and stretch toward the new year. Lawmakers are away from Washington for the holidays and have been told they will get 24 hours notice before having to return for a vote. And although both the House and Senate were slated to come into session briefly Thursday afternoon, the 2 chambers both adjourned until next week after sessions that lasted less than 3 minutes. Man found bleeding unconscious on Elm Street in Manchester. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
So come in and get AutoFare's special year-end clearance prices today.
We are following a developing story in Manchester. Police say they received a call around 2 this morning that there was a man bleeding and unconscious on Elm Street. Officers found that man suffering from head injuries. He was taken to the hospital, but there is no word on his condition or how he was hurt. Anyone with information is asked to contact Manchester Police.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Additional 80 Sears Kmart stores to close as company faces possible liquidation. Let's take a listen to the video from WCVB, Katie Thompson.
Going on now at AutoFaire. We've drastically reduced our famously low prices for 1 week only at all 8 AutoFaire locations. So come in and get AutoFaire's special year-end clearance prices today.
Today is the last chance for survival for Sears and Kmart stores. 68,000 jobs are on the line, as is a $4.6 billion proposal by Sears Holdings chairman Eddie Lampert. Lampert has until 4 p.m. this afternoon to submit a bid. If all fails, Sears could close its stores and liquidate its assets in a matter of weeks. The 125-year-old company filed for bankruptcy back in October, and Sears desperately needed a good holiday shopping season, although early reports indicate that didn't happen. Live in Saugus, Katie Thompson, WCVB News Center 5.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And now let's take a look at your U.S. stock market and see how your U.S. stock market closed for this Friday evening. And here's a look at your U.S. stock market, and here's your U.S. stock market, and this is how it closed this Friday evening. Dow closes lower, ending a violet week on Wall Street. The Dow Jones Industrial Average closed slightly lower on Friday as Wall Street concluded a roller coaster week. Man accused of killing officer arrested after allegedly trying to flee to Mexico. A Mexico man accused of gunning down a Northern California police officer was taken into custody Friday following a massive manhunt, officials said. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Friday evening, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for another newscast. And I'll have a news report coming up in a little bit. Good night, everyone. Bye.